Hey everyone, welcome to our team call tonight. Thanks for joining live or watching the recording. We are excited to have a special guest speaker, Trisha Neece-Cumming. She's going to be talking about some strategies that she uses on how to find people for her free challenges, and your mindset. So I wanted to share my screen. We have some announcements. Let's see. It won't let me share. Could you make me the host, Trisha, or panelist or something?
Let's see. More. Okay.
I'm not sure what happened. Oh, there. I had to pick what I was going to share first.
Okay.
Sorry. I was like, I've never had this problem. Okay. So welcome, everyone. So this is the Team Pure Results team call, May 11th. Here's team recognition and announcements. So like I said, this is Trisha Neece-Cumming. She's on our team call tonight. She's our leader of the week. So she's going to tell a little bit about her story and then give some training. Every week we have a new leader of the week. I'd like to congratulate all the top coaches on our team from April. All these coaches helped at least 3 to 5 brand new people get started with their health and fitness journey. So we had a record and we helped 121 brand new people in April get started with their health and fitness journey. So congratulations, coaches. That's amazing. Here's a breakdown of all the coaches who helped change people's lives. So congratulations. If you see your name there, congratulations for all that you're doing and for helping everyone. So thank you. An announcement that Team Beachbody, they are giving $500 to coaches who are starting challenge groups with the challenge tracker. And so if you haven't already started challenge group with at least 3 people, they're doing drawings, and these are the first 10 people that earned $500. Congratulations. So holy cow on diamonds today. Trying to keep up. These are all going to happen tomorrow. Most of them are happening tomorrow. Some already happened. But so congratulations to Melissa for reclaiming her diamond rank and earning Success Club 10 in April. So she won part of the Diamond Dash cash prize. So congratulations. Woo-hoo. Awesome. So congratulations to Andrea for turning diamond. So she is one of our newer coaches on our team, and she and her friend Jennifer are both going to turn diamond at the same time tomorrow. They've been working together. So congratulations. Awesome job. Congratulations to Heidi, a brand new diamond tomorrow, and Rachel for reclaiming her diamond tomorrow. Congratulations, guys. I know you guys have been working so hard, so congratulations. Congratulations, I said, to Jennifer, and she's one coach away from 1-star qualifying since her friend Andrea is becoming diamond. So congratulations. Congratulations to Angie Peterson. She's 1-star already in her first business. So in her second business, her husband, she'll be 1-star qualifying tomorrow. So congratulations. Awesome job. And then the coach of the week, Heidi, added, I think, at least 5 or 6 brand new coaches to her team last week. And so she was the coach of the team of the week. Congratulations to Stacy Marshall. I think I saw her on this call. Congratulations for earning your first team bonus. She's one of our new Emerald coaches, so congratulations. We have 2 success starters, Rachel and Natalie, 2 brand new coaches who earned a call with Beachbody CEO and earned Success Club their first month. So congratulations. And then welcome, I know there's more than this, but welcome all of the new coaches on our team. So Amy, Talia, Brooke, and Trisha. Welcome, everyone, to our team. If you live in Utah, we're doing a team dinner in Camas, Utah on Saturday, May 14th, this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. We're expecting around 30 to 35 people there, and you're welcome to come. Just let us know so we can plan on the food and give you the address. Announcements, we just did a coach blitz on Monday. It will be open through we did it yesterday. It will be open through Monday to share what we do as coaches, that you can add people. We've had several people already sign up, new coaches on their team from that. So it will be open until Monday, and we're doing a drawing for a cookbook for the new coaches who join. Our team retreat is this weekend in Utah. Like I said, the team dinner, and then we're doing a new coach mentorship on May 23rd. Last thing is the May Insider size is on sale in the challenge pack. Insanity Max 30 is also on sale in the challenge pack, and the kick starts with the 3-day refresh. So tons of announcements and recognition, but I'm just blown away. I'm just sitting here like amazed at everyone with all that you guys are doing. So congratulations, coaches. I'm so excited for everything that you're doing and all the people you're helping. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Trisha. Thanks for coming on our call.
Hey, no problem. I'm happy to be here. That was a pretty impressive list of congratulatory celebrations. That was pretty impressive. That's awesome. What I thought about talking, that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I want to kind of go over, I know a lot of times people have asked what I do in my ads, my Facebook ads. I actually created a video today that walks through me actually doing from start to finish. It's got a lot in there for new coaches because it actually shows you how to do, the banner and all that stuff. But I kind of talk about why I do what I do and so on and so forth. So I'd like to share that with you guys. But the one thing that that I've been thinking a lot about, because I think it comes up so often, is our belief systems and how much our belief systems affect us being able to help people, and how much our clients' belief systems can get in the way of us being able to help them. And that there's really a process that we go through as coaches, that honestly, we usually go through it as a customer first, and then we go through it ourselves as a coach. And then we have to help other people get through the barriers that they create for themselves so that they can have the belief system that we all now have. And I think, obviously, from that list of diamonds and everything that just popped there, everybody here seems to have a pretty good belief system. But my first thought is that one of the biggest struggles, and I think, obviously, again, you guys have a really good belief system, but making sure that you're passing this down to people and putting it in front of them. I think a lot of times we're like, we need to do this, we need to do that. And sometimes we forget about some of the most basic things that people need to hear. You know what I mean? Like, there are certain things we need to say. It's funny because I actually watched the Bob Lucido, Nicole Jones video last night, and there's so much stuff in that video that's just great, because it really goes over everything that a coach really needs to hear, because it just touches on all the stuff, because none of this is rocket scientists. There's no, secret. It's all these very simple things that we need to do to get to be successful. So, but in there, they talked a lot about belief. And so I thought it was kind of funny. But anyway, so a lot of us will probably remember when you first started, even just with the programs, you were skeptical. Is this going to work for me? Am I going to stick with it? Is Shakeology worth it? All that stuff. I think sometimes we tend to, even once we get to a point where we really do believe it, where we're like, yeah, Shakeology is the most awesome thing since sliced bread, we still have a little bit of that with us that keeps us from being 100% in there and confident that, hey, what we have is amazing. And one of the analogies that I like to use a little bit is, because it's kind of similar. Most of you guys that are friends with me know that I adopted a dog with some behavioral issues that we're working on. And so when we're out in public, it's hard for him because he doesn't know how to act. He gets nervous. He's freaking out. And so when we see new people, or I see dogs when I'm out walking him, I become nervous. And I know that he can sense that. And so when I'm calm and, confident in what we're doing, and like, hey, yep, we're walking, everything's fine, not a problem here, he's fine. You know what I mean? Like, and not necessarily fine, but he's better. So same thing happens with us. If someone senses that you have some sort of a doubt, you know what I mean? even if it's not doubt in the product, it's doubt that you can help that person see how amazing it is, they're going to sense it. It just is a natural process that they're going to sense. And I guess it's really energy. You know what I mean? Like, you hear a lot of people talk about energy, and it really is a thing. Just like when we surround ourselves with positive people, we're way more positive. That same energy that comes up when we're nervous or we're scared or we're like, I don't know, if this person's going to believe me or this person's going to, see the value, they can sense it. So we really have to take our belief system and look at the progression that we've made, and realize that even though there are some people that walk into this world and they're like, tell me what to do, where do I sign up, and let's go, a lot of people really need to get to that point, probably the same process that you've gone through, to get to where they believe that they can do it and they believe in the products. And I think it's interesting because of the fact that it works on both sides. You know what I mean? Like, we have to believe that we can do all the things that all these amazing coaches that are quote unquote above us are doing. You know what I mean? We have to believe that all of that stuff is available to us if we just stick with it and we remain consistent and go there. The more confident we are in that, the easier it is to help someone want to join you. If you're nervous about it, and you're going to be, if you're a new coach, don't worry about it. We've all done this. We're all nervous. It just becomes easier and easier as you become more confident, and you start to realize that yes, you believed in it, but you start to believe even more as you start to see the results happen as you go. So a lot of that, if you think about it, once you get to that point where you are seeing results, you start to progress because you believe that you can. So if you try to do that as early as possible, you try to get to that place where you say, I 100% believe in this, and I have to help this person see that it's possible, and I have to believe that, you'll get there. You know what I mean? That momentum will start faster. And I don't know if I'm rambling with that, but just we waste a lot of time in that place of doubt, and we don't need to, because, and I know maybe some of you don't know yet, but this is an amazing opportunity from every angle, from the health and fitness, from the financial side, from the mental side, the emotional side, the whole package. It can change people's lives. So you have to make sure that you are checking into your belief system and that you have it solid and that you really are believing in your belief system, because it's crucial. The other side of that is from the customer side. So a lot of times we have people come along and they're like, okay, yeah, I got people into my free challenges, and yeah, we're talking, and somebody asked me about Shakeology and then they disappeared, or whatever. That's okay, because they have to catch up to us. You know what I mean? Like, we have to show them that it is real, that it is good. We have to have them build that belief system that we have. So we have to think about that with each and every person that we come into contact with. So it's really easy to get discouraged when we come across those people, but we should look at that as progress, because in many of our cases, we're seeing that same person that we were. I know, at least for me, I know I was like, yeah, 30 days with Shakeology and then I'm out. It's been 4 years. You know what I mean? So I know that there was a process that had to happen to get there. And that is, like, I think so many times also, just kind of a side note to that process, is we tend to miss some steps sometimes, and I think a lot of it has to do with because we're nervous, you know what I mean? Because we're not confident in what we're offering. We're afraid we're going to mess up. We're afraid we're going to offend somebody. We're going to lose a friend, whatever it is. We skip some steps. And I think that if you bring someone in and your main thought process is, I want to have a relationship with this person and I want to help them, listen to what it is that they need and have a conversation that eventually leads to, I have a solution for you. it shouldn't be, hey, come join my fitness challenge. And then they join your fitness challenge. And then there's never any communication with them about what it is that they need or what they're looking for. So now when you come around and you're like, hey, join the Biggest Slim Down, or hey, you should do 21 Day Fix. They're like, what? You know what I mean? Like, you have to help them build the belief system and what we have. And you do that by taking and listening to what they need. And 100% of the time, like, I've never had a situation where someone said, here's what I want. I've never, ever, ever been like, yeah, Beachbody you don't need that. You know what I mean? Like, so every person that you talk to is the potential customer. And we just have to get them to that place. And we have to think about that from the perspective that most of us went through, that we have to give them time to get there, and don't be discouraged. You know what I mean? You got to look at that and go, hey, all right, I put it out there. You know what I mean? We're working. I've said something about Beachbody. Yeah, maybe they're not ready. Next time, maybe they will. So I just been doing a lot of thinking about that. And I think it is so key because it's really easy in this business to get where you're like, yeah, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like, 20 people just told me no. Or I'm afraid to ask 20 people. You know what I mean? Like, and if I repeat this one phrase over and over and over again, and my team probably hates me every time I say it, but I feel like it's just so important. And I apologize every time I say it because I know I repeat it a million times. I would rather ask somebody to do this, whether the fitness side or the business side, and have them tell me no, than to not offer it to them and have them miss out on what we get to do. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of gives me chills to be able to, even if it's just from the fitness side, how much your life can change with this. And then you top that with the business side, which most of us are even more scared to share, how much someone's life can change if they just get out of their own way and believe that they can do it. And one of the things that I think that does happen is that people, yes, they need to build a belief in the product and whatnot. And that does come, there's so much skepticism, I know, because people don't realize until they actually try Shakeology how amazing it actually is. And so you don't know until you try it. And everybody, oh my gosh, it's going to cost so much. And you know what I mean? Like, we get so much in our own way. But the other part of it is usually that person doesn't believe they can do it. You know what I mean? So we have to be that support system. We have to go, all right, I've gone through this. I can help you do this. I'm going to be patient with you, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to get you where you want to go. Just stick with me. Because most of the people, I don't know with you guys, but I run across it all the time, where the people that come into my world do not have a support system outside of what they get within our groups and working with me. So that's pretty special. You know what I mean? And I think that if you look at that and you think about that as you proceed, that you can change someone's life. If you constantly just think about that, don't, obviously, yes, we need Success Club. We need all those things. We need we need to tick the boxes. But if you're always just concentrating on your belief system of what Beachbody has done for you and being able to transmit that into someone else and change their life, you have no choice but to be successful, because people will just come. So that's kind of what I've been thinking a lot about, because I know that is difficult. It's hard, and it's easy to give up. And obviously you guys have not, because you're here and rocking it. Any questions on that? And if not, I will jump into the Facebook ad thing, which I don't know how many of you guys are already doing those, but.
I have a question for you, Trish.
Okay,
so for the new coaches, because that's like everything you said was so spot on. So for the new coach that has these huge goals and beliefs, I mean, like huge goals and dreams, but they're scared to talk to people. So how do you overcome that? Like, how do you start getting braver?
I don't know the answer, because that was me, and you know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I really don't know. I think I look at it and I think it's a natural evolution that happens. And yeah, you got to think, all right, if I don't offer this person this, because I ask people that also, like when we're talking about their goals, I ask them, what happens if you don't do this? Where are you at? Cindy, do you remember that? What happened? You know what I mean? Where are you at? And that typically brings, and not that you ever want to make someone cry, but that brings the tears. You know what I mean? So put yourself in that same place and say, how amazing would it be if this person could change their life like that? And if I don't put myself out there, like the first time I shared my transformation pictures, no, you know what I mean? Like I was freaked. I was like, what am I doing? You just have to say, all right, I do more good than harm to even yourself if I do this. And what I'll say is that coming from that place, I know that the person that I am today, and you'll just have to trust me on this, you become a happier person. You become more fulfilled by sharing this with people. You create relationships with people from all over the place. You know, I did a post even last night, like I was watching some of the videos of people doing their weigh-ins, and just, they're people that I've never met, but I feel so close to them. And I mean, I sat there and I just smiled listening to you guys talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, this is really cool that I get to connect with these people and touch their lives. And so I look at that and I guess I just did it. And I know that isn't what you want to hear. You know what I mean? I know people don't want to hear that. You just have to do it. And every time you do it, it will get a little bit easier. And then when you get that message on Facebook, or you get an email, or someone sends you their before and after pictures, or someone says, I made, $8,000 in the last year, or whatever that is, it gives you more strength to say, I can't not share this, even if it's hard for me. I have to do it. Can you guys still hear me? I went weird there for a minute. All right. And I know that doesn't answer the question, but I think it really is. You just have to do it.
No, that's good.
Think about what it will do for someone else, because it will also, even though you're helping someone else, it does an amazing thing for you as well on so many levels.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? Okay, cool. Well, if anybody thinks of anything, let me know. So Facebook ads, how many?
Wait. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're an instructor, aren't you?
I'm an insanity instructor, but I don't practice.
You don't? Oh, I have questions for you either way. I'll ask you this weekend.
Okay.
I have no idea how to incorporate that in my business.
Oh, I can think of a lot. I definitely can think of a lot of ways that you can incorporate it, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any easy tips for while I'm subbing in and every once in a while teaching?
As an instructor?
Just in the beginning, yeah.
As far as what, how to connect with those people that are coming in, or?
Yeah, I know that you're not supposed to talk beach body in the gym specifically, just from the master trainer classes, but how do you connect with them? Do you just say, hey, it's nice to get to know you, come to some more of my classes and let's connect, or what? Yeah,
I think that it's the same as everything else that we're doing. You know what I mean? It's creating a relationship with someone, and if you think about it, and I don't know if you were an instructor before, but you probably have gained friendships with people that you've come into connection with by being. Were you a trainer before?
No.
Okay.
If
you think about what's that?
Were you?
Oh no. I just wanted to be certified. I wanted to be insanely certified. It's if you think about that thought process of that scenario, say you've got a person that is an instructor, there's a really good chance that you probably are going to build relationships with those people and become friends. And now with Facebook, I don't think there's anything wrong with having that. I mean, I wouldn't. you're going to naturally build a relationship with those people, I think, and that'll naturally evolve. So you become that, hey, I'm awesome, you're awesome, you know, and then you'll just naturally connect, you know what I mean? Like, and you probably somewhere in there can weave in, you know, hey, I don't mind it, you know, if you guys ever want, you know, to friend me on Facebook, I don't have a problem with that. Like, you know, if you guys have questions or whatever, like you open it up from that perspective of what can I do to support you, you know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but we can talk more.
Thank you.
No problem. Anybody else? All right. So real quick, who all does Facebook ads for their events? Okay. This is, you guys that have been here have heard me say it a million times, and we only have a few minutes, so I'm going to go fast. But to me, Facebook ads are the only way that I've grown my business. Like 99% of the people that have come into my world have come in either via a Facebook ad or someone that I met from a Facebook ad that's a friend of that person. You know what I mean? So like, to me, those people I got because of my Facebook ads. So it's all I do. I don't do anything else. I don't have, and there's a million things I could do. And if you are doing other things, nothing wrong with that. But I just want people to know it's the only thing I do. I don't have a funnel. I don't do Instagram. I don't do anything else but Facebook ads and free challenges. That's it. You know what I mean? And then obviously I'm building relationships with all those people. So to me, when I have someone come in, the sooner someone can start doing Facebook ads, the better. And I think a lot of people are afraid to do it because you're afraid you're going to lose money or you don't know what to choose or whatever. My tip would be when I go through and pick what I'm going to choose, and I know that there's tons of trainings and some of them I'm even going through, but I tend to do my events differently. I'm fairly vague when I do my Facebook events. And I know that we're supposed to be targeting people that have a common interest in us, but believe it or not, I think the universe does a little bit of that work for us anyway, because I tend to attract people that are very similar to me, even without having targeted marketing. But the things that I choose are women that are between 35 and 55. Obviously, you have to find your sweet spot, but that's my person that I choose. I choose, obviously, people that speak English because I speak no other language. Then I tend to sometimes I'll do the entire United States. Sometimes I do the state I'm from and the state I live in. Outside of that, the only things I add, my main things are meal replacements and health and fitness. Those are the two that I put in every time. And I know that seems really vague, but I seem to get really good traction just from that. When I try to put too much stuff in there and find people that are a lot more like me, it costs more because I think they are providing you more of a targeted person. You know what I mean? So to me, in this particular setting, I know these people want to lose weight. You know what I mean? Like when they come in, I can immediately, I'm going to build a relationship with them, but I can immediately go into their goals. I don't have to wait, we can talk fitness now. I don't have to worry, can I talk fitness to this person? So that's what I do. And one of the other cool things, and I haven't used it yet, is they've made it to where you can omit people. So like you can say, I don't want people that are Beachbody instructors. I don't want people that are whatever, which is kind of cool. And I haven't tried it yet. But I have that video and I'll share it with you guys. If you're not doing Facebook ads, ask your coach. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm always around. Let me know. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody this weekend.
Awesome. Thanks, Trisha.
No problem.
Well, thanks for everyone. Does anyone have any questions for Trisha before we wrap this up? That was great. Great training and info.
Thank you. I'm going to do another video that has the way I set up an ad that's strictly that, like bam, bam, bam. The other thing that I'll add, like so many people, if you guys haven't done ads, or you're like, I don't have time, I don't know what to do. It took me 48 minutes to record a video that has a lot of fluff in it. I mean, when I try to explain things, I try to tell you why I'm doing it, why I choose this, why you shouldn't do that. I do a lot of that. 48 minutes, I created the Facebook cover, the event, did an ad, invite, and posted it on my page, all that in 48 minutes with a lot of fluff, like a lot of talking. So if you think about that, that's not a lot of time, you know what I mean, to get really good results.
Could you share that? That would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Cool. Well, let's take Cindy has a question.
How much do you spend a week on your ads?
What's that?
How much do you spend a week on your ads?
I typically do one a month, and I typically spend $20. I have spent up to 50. I spent 80 once, and I got 138 people, I think, and I was overwhelmed. Like, you can't manage that. You know what I mean? Like, you just lose all those people because you can't do it. You just can't. So I tend to be like, all right, if I spend $20 and I get 20 people, yay. And
so that was my extra follow-up question, is how many people do you get for that $20?
Yeah, I usually get at least 20, if not more. And I feel like $1 a person.
Yeah. Yeah, $1 per person is really good.
Can you also share, Trisha, about how you create your posts? Because I think that's where I struggle.
For the event?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like the details that I put in it? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and take a picture real quick. Everyone show your screen. I'm kind of in the spotlight. All right, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. All right, one more just to be safe. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Well, thanks again, Trisha. That was an amazing call. You did a great job.
No problem.
Awesome. Well, have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.